ba. Da-da-da-da. Oh no. All right. Do 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 do. Thank you, Fallen. All right. What's up, Matt? I'm just putting my phone over here because for some reason StreamYard's not being very friendly with their comments anymore. So I'm not seeing them on the StreamYard app. All right. Now we got it. I rebooted it. It'll be right back. Do do do. Yeah, you know what's funny, dude, is it was really cold. I came from Connecticut today. I'm in Ohio now, and it's probably I don't know, about 50 something degrees maybe outside, but could be warmer, could be colder. Definitely could be colder. Jose, que pasa, amigo? You're in here too. So on the show today, I talked to another driver that I'm buddies with here that works where I work, and he actually agreed to do an interview. So we're gonna bring him up in a few minutes, and we'll kind of tell you his story and stuff. I want to see if he is there. So let me put the link for him. So if he's here watching, hey Juliem, Juliem, what's going on? So if he's watching right now, which I think he is, you can hit that link there, brother, and I will see you in the basement, and then I can bring you on screen, and we can get it going on. You know, I see what's going on. Do, do, do. He's first time using StreamYard, so it might take a second for him to get figure it out to get in here. He's actually parked right next to me, but I would have done it outside, but it's a little bit chilly right now, so I'll do mine from in here. He'll be next door, but he's going to be on screen with me pretty soon. So he's a good dude, man. Good buddy of mine. We talk all the time, and we always have a blast. So I think it's cool because it's going to give a perspective on something a little different, um, something that's not really talked about. I personally haven't seen much about how this situation, not situation, but scenario would play out and how it would be. So we'll see what happens. Hey Danielle, I don't know why StreamYard the comment section is like wicked terrible right now. It's not even popping up. But I can see it on the phone. So if I miss you, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to miss you. I'm not ignoring you, but we'll uh we'll see what's going on. Big shout out to Matt and his shaved beard. I'll pick up the pace, buddy. I'll get it out, in your honor, bud. Matt went back to working the firehouse, so he had to shave, so I had to break his balls a little bit about it. It always makes fun, you know, stuff like that. So let's see. Do 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 do. Maybe I can copy the link and text it to him. Maybe that's why. Ah, there he is. All right. Mr. Travis. Mr. Travis. There you go, buddy. There's that link again. Yeah, I saw. I noticed that when I noticed that when Ghost Dog was on earlier, he was having a problem with that. Um, but there you go, Travis. You can pick that right up. What's up, Mike? Good to see you, man. Mike, you got to DM me on Twitter, man. Send me your number. I'll talk to you about doing some stuff together or something. Big Mike, Big Mike. Do 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 do. Did you get it? Did you get it there, Travis? Ah, all right. So Travis is here. Hang on, Travis. Just stay right where you are. I'll bring you in a second. So what I have here is I have two very special people of mine, some friends of mine. So Mr. Travis, you guys already see because I just sent him the link, and I'm gonna introduce him in a second here. So let me bring him on. Hey, Ruthie. All right, Travis, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can't hear you though.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Nope. Uh-oh, we're having technical difficulties.
How about now?
No, not working, dude. Um, Try disconnecting your Bluetooth. We'll see if it makes an echo. It may not. Unless maybe I'm not hearing you. Maybe it's on my end. Oh. Did you hit the button to accept your camera and your audio? Your mic when you came in? Yeah, I'm just gonna take you off screen for a second. I'm not gonna drop you out, but I'm gonna take you off screen
Can
for
you
a
hear
second
me?
because something is like really glitchy. Uh-oh. Oh, no, maybe that's on my end. Do 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 do. What a day, man. My touch is not working right now. All right. Mm.
Frozen. Huh? No, I was. Huh? Yeah, I should go out and come back in.
All right, guys, hang on one second. I'm just what a fail. Guys, hang on one second. I'm just as you can see, my tablet just decided to stop. Hang on, Travis, we're getting there. Oh no, I forgot what button. That's right. Settings. All right. Sorry about that, guys. So apparently we got to switch it up a little bit. So good thing I'm pretty decent on the fly here. We're just going to move this around. Doobie doobie doo. I wish I had some like cool music like the Benny Hill show or something to make this a little more interesting, but I don't. So we'll just go like this.
It's because it's a freaking Amazon
All right.
tablet that don't work. It's not the same as a regular phone. So
It is going to it's going to echo, I think, on you, buddy. Try hooking your headset up again. I think my tablet was messing up. Carol, sorry to hear you have a migraine.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. You hear me?
Yeah.
All right. So we tragedy averted here. Such it is, I guess. Such it is. So I just can't. Oh, there we go. I can see it now. All right, cool. So now we're kind of back in it. So this is Travis. Travis does what I do, and Travis travels with his son. So his son Patrick is 12,
14.
14. Well, you know, same difference. So his son Patrick's 14, and his son is with him. And what I wanted to do is kind of talk to you guys and let you kind of know what life is like on the road when you travel with your child. He travels with his son. So I had a few questions, and we were going to interview each other. And I'm going to interview him, and I'll interview Patrick, and they'll give them both time to chat it up with you guys, and then I'll give you guys an opportunity to ask them questions also. So if you have any questions maybe that I don't ask, that we can, you can kind of ask him a couple questions too. So I even prepared questions for this, and usually I don't prepare for anything. I'm pretty good at shooting from the hip, but I decided that I was going to try to do it the right way, and kind of get everything cool and up to speed for you guys.
Tablet ain't up to speed.
Tablet ain't going. Yeah, you know what? My tablet too. My tablet is still in the open screen. So I don't know what happened. It froze up. It was giving me a problem with Chrome, and yeah, I don't know. It won't even like restart. So we'll have to figure that one out later. I can't do it right now. So Travis, do you want to introduce yourself to everybody that's here? I mean, there's a whole lot of 8 people here today, but maybe let them know who you are, where you came from, how long you've been driving for.
Well, I'm Travis, and like Scott said, I do the same thing he does. I've been driving trucks since I was 16. I started in heavy recovery world.
Oh, I'm just picking on Carol. Carol said she needed a Dr. Pepper, so yeah, I did that. Hey, Amanda, good to see you. So, Travis, when you explain things, try to be as descriptive as you can, because Amanda can't see you, so she doesn't know what you're talking about unless you describe it. So that way she can kind of know what we're doing.
I'm gonna have a
So like Travis said, he started off in the recovery. So basically, you owned a tow company, right?
Yes.
All right, yeah. So he had a tow company. So he's used to owning his own business. So now he runs all over the country like a madman, like the rest of us, and um, gets everything done with the help and hindrance, I'm sure, of his son. So uh, I guess my first question for you is, um, what do you do when you get to rest stops, terminals, shippers, receivers to kind of make it a more safer environment for you and your son and my dog? It's not really my dog, everybody. It's his dog, but I call it my dog. So,
Well, when we get to rest stops, being where it's at a rest area or pilot, flying J, whatever, I usually try to park where if he needs to get out the truck and go into the store, or he needs, walk your dog, he's in my visual sight, so I can keep eyes on him at all time. Make sure no one, try to snatch him up and take off with. Shippers, he usually stays in the truck while I do all the good stuff.
good stuff. Yeah, right. He's being nice about it, folks. So that's cool. So it's more like a situational awareness kind of deal.
say this.
Make sure that he can see everything. He knows what's going on. What is the what is your favorite thing about having your son with you basically 24 hours a day, 7 days a week?
Camaraderie. Gives me somebody to talk to. Keeps me company, keeps me awake. Keeps the boredom down when you're going down the road.
Nice.
That and I enjoy spending time with all my kids, and he's just the lucky one who gets to go with me all the time.
Sweet. What would be the worst thing about having your son around 24 hours a day?
Sometimes he just doesn't shut up.
That's awesome. So I love him, but I don't. Amanda, he's 14. Amanda was asking, how old is your son? He just turned 14, right? October?
Yeah, in October. He's 14 going on 30.
14 going on 30. So I know a lot of people like to ask the question of truck drivers of what do you like to do when you go home? What's your relaxation? Do you have a hobby? Do you have an activity you like to do? Do you?
I like to go home, sit on the couch, watch TV, spend some time with the kids. I have 3 other children at home. I had 3 daughters at home and the wife. So when I'm at home, if I'm home during the week, I get up and take the kids, the girls, all of them to school and pick them up, and just normal everyday honey to-do list when you come home.
Oh, cool. Actually, Awesome Epic Adventures just came in. Andy, he's actually from Australia, so you have international fame now. We have an Aussie that's watching this now. So what's going on, Awesome Epic? Good to see you. Andy or Bree. Does it ever get tired of them saying, is it Andy or Bree? Doesn't matter. It's just the adventures, the Awesome Epic Adventures. We'll be all right. So what advice would you give a parent that's driving that may want to bring their child out with them?
Make sure they have something to do, because all children, they lose interest in certain things going down the road. We like to play little silly games, like, as little kids go up, we play the license tag game and all that other stuff. And we'll talk about cars, movies, music. Just keep him occupied, keep his brain going, pretty much.
Right. Carol, we're going to go over that. Carol asked, what about school? But I'm going to go over that with Patrick. And as a driver, in the years you've been driving, what would be your favorite place you've ever been so far? If you had to pick one more spot where you'd be like, dude, I'd go back there anytime I want.
Uh, I would probably say probably down there near Jackson, Mississippi.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
I got a lot of friends down there, so when I go down there, I get to see a lot of them, and they'll come out and hang out with me and whatever, and shoot the breeze. And
Cool. What about the worst place?
Atlanta.
Oh, yeah, I agree with you on that one. Most people say Jersey, but I would go Atlanta also because I don't know about that.
The bypass needs a bypass.
Didn't the bypass get a bypass though? Didn't they make like they expanded it and it still didn't help? It was like
Yeah,
one of those
well-
weird things.
Yeah, well, it needs another one, and that probably wouldn't help either.
That's cool, man. That's cool. You want to pass it over to Patrick and we'll get him on?
Yeah.
See, it's a
Sure,
good thing. I almost gave him this phone to use so he could have been on both. And good thing I didn't because now I'm using this phone to actually broadcast. Hey, Eddie and Jen, one or the other, maybe both. So, everybody, this is the infamous Patrick. This is my buddy Patrick. That's Travis's son. And Patrick travels around the country with his dad, and he likes to play with his dog, my dog, Patrick. Not Patrick's not my dog. Patches is my dog. So, same thing. Patches likes to jump up and down on him, and when she drinks a lot of water, she likes to bite him in the nuts. But anyway, so anyway, everybody say hi to Patrick, and Patrick, you can say hi to everybody. You got about 10 or 11 people in here checking it out. Like I don't know if you heard because your dad had the headphones on, but you actually have people from Australia in here watching right now. You have people from Iowa, North Carolina, South Carolina, Connecticut, couple other pieces around. So I don't think you can see a lot of things, but a bunch of people are saying hi to you, so you've already kind of given your gangster sign to them. So we'll shoot through these questions real quick with you, and then I'll let people ask you a question if they have a question that maybe I didn't ask you and they want to know. So
I can't see the chat.
you what?
I can't see the chat.
Yeah,
So
no, it's okay. I'll kind of I'm reading it off my phone down here because the one on the phone I'm broadcasting, it's not broadcasting right. So that's why you'll see me keep looking up and down because I'm looking to see if somebody wrote something. So yeah, Matt said hi to you, Amanda said hi to you, a bunch of people are saying hi. But anyway, so what do you think the biggest challenge for? Well, somebody asked what you do for schoolwork. So do you want to explain to them what you do for school?
I am homeschooled. I do my schoolwork on a computer on a site called Keystone. I am in the 7th grade, and I get homeschooled, so I do my schoolwork on a computer while we're going down the road, and I take breaks every 2 hours. So
That's cool. Yeah. So what do you think the biggest challenge for your schoolwork is? Like is it a maybe a connectivity issue? Is it maybe a distraction for trying to see where you're going while you're trying to do your schoolwork? Or I don't know, maybe dad breaking wind and stinking you out of the truck? Could really be anything about that. So what do you think the biggest problem you have with your schoolwork on the road would be?
I get distracted a lot.
Yeah, I get that.
Whether it be from Patches trying to attack me or what's around me.
Oh, sweet. So now,
or not that my tablet my tablet or my computer loses connection.
Yeah, sometimes different parts of the country is tough. So I asked your dad the same question. I asked him what he likes to do on home time. So what do you like to do when you go home and you get out of the truck and you have those day or two where you have the freedom of, moving around more than the confines of the walls of the truck?
It's either I go to my girlfriend's house if I'm allowed to go, because there's some points where I can't go. There's some times where I can't go. Depends on what's going on over there and what's going on over at mine. And
All right, cool.
if I'm not doing that, I'm either I'm either in my room playing on the Xbox, or I'm in the living room, mostly in my room.
All right, cool. Now, what's it like for you to be around your dad 24 hours a day in that confined area?
It's not boring. It's fun. We talk a lot. Again, like he said, we talk about cars, other stuff. So
Cool. What's your favorite thing about traveling around with your dad? Like, what's your favorite thing that happens that you like?
seeing different places.
Seeing different places. All right,
Most
cool.
seeing stuff that most kids my age don't get to do because they're staying in one place.
Yeah, yeah. What's the
But
worst thing about being around your dad 24 hours a day?
He doesn't like it when we go to Atlanta.
Don't worry, Patrick. You can tell me. I'm right next door. He tries to get you. I'll come over there.
yeah, going to Atlanta.
You don't like it when you want to take a nap and dad's flying down the road, bouncing you around.
I don't like drive. I don't like sitting in the passenger seat at night because I don't like seeing out the window, especially if it's dark outside. Even though he has the headlights that you have,
Yep.
it's still it's scary as a passenger because you hit bumps and then there's random curves that come out of nowhere.
Startles you a little bit.
Yeah. So
Nice.
if I'm not sitting in the passenger seat and I'm not doing schoolwork, I'm in the back again playing on my Xbox or playing stuff.
So if somebody came and talked to you and asked you what it's like to be out on the road, what would you tell them? Like what advice would you give somebody either your age or around your age if they were going to come out and ride around with their parent? Any like tips or tricks or hacks that you would tell them about?
Don't make a mess in their parents' truck.
You let Patches do that.
And bring a bunch of spare clothes.
Bring a bunch of spare clothes, yeah.
And
So-
stuff like that. You don't stink. And
So as a passenger, you get to see a lot of kind of what your dad goes through. So while he's driving, you see how, people act around the truck, how they drive around the truck. Like we all know we get cut off all the time, or we get people get angry because we're going too slow. So if you were to give, say like a very short, like public service announcement, like, hey, to all the four-wheelers, all the cars out there, when you're driving around a truck, this is what you should not do. What would you tell somebody not to do when you're around a truck?
definitely do not cut us off because that can cause an accident. We might not have enough time to brake to avoid hitting them or rear-ending them.
Right.
So there's that.
See? At 14, he's already wise beyond his years, folks. He already knows the common sense part. Anything else?
Don't ride the corner of this trailer.
And put your phone down. Put your phone down.
What?
and tell people to put their phones down while they're driving.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, if you had one place that you've been to with Dad, what would be your favorite place that you've been to so far?
I really don't have a favorite, but I like going to a lot of places. I don't have a favorite.
How about if it was between like the desert, the mountains, or the city? Which one would you pick?
Probably the mountains, the
Mountains.
scenery, the background.
And you can't say Atlanta, but what's your least favorite place you guys have been to?
Jesus, Patches.
Thanks, Eddie and Jen. I appreciate it. Hey, Ed. Ed's in. All right. Don't
Nice.
talk bad about Delaware because Ed lives in Delaware.
I really don't. I don't know.
It would have been that rest area you guys stayed at in Connecticut.
Oh God, really?
I ain't gonna tell the story, but I know why you wouldn't like it. Oh man. So can you guys like put your phone where you both could be on the screen? Will it kind of see both you guys? So that's pretty much what I have with them guys. If anybody that's in the chat wants to ask them a question, I'll kind of open it up to you guys. So if anybody has a question that you want to ask Travis or Patrick or Patches, can you guys show Patches? Where's she at?
Patches.
Hey, Patches. There's my dog. There's my doggy dog. I forget what kind of dog she is, but she's cute.
She's a Chattanooga Bulldog.
There it is, Chattanooga Bulldog. So for anybody who's just entering in here, wow, this is probably like one of the top ones that I've had. 13 people. So if there's anybody in here that wants to ask them a question, you can go ahead and put it in the comments, and I can relay it to them. Because for whatever reason, it's lagging really bad. So Carol is saying, "Aw, puppy," and Julie's saying, "Aw, puppy," and Canadian Witch is saying, "Aw, y'all can't have her. That's my dog. She just rides with them." Who else is here in chat? There's a bunch of people in chat, Canadian Witches, but the StreamYard is acting funny today, so it's kind of not really popping up very good. It's lagging really bad. Like, honestly, the what about school that Carol asked way before just popped up. Hey, what's up, Irish Whiskey? Eddie and Jen well said, cute pup. Everybody's cute pup.
She just jumped over me.
No. Patrick also knows how to set a trailer up.
I set the trailers up. I do here, there, hoses, tandems, fifth wheel, everything.
Nice. See, so he's also multitask there. Let's see. We'll see. Does anybody want to come up? We'll put somebody up on here if we can do it. I will try my best. I'm only using the phone right now, so it's not as easy as using the tablet or computer, but we will try it. So there's the link. If anybody wants to pop up. For those of you who just came in, we were just finishing an interview here with Travis and his son Patrick, and they're out here on the road. And Patrick was talking about his homeschooling that he does and his adventures with his dad. And his dad was talking about his adventures with Patrick. And Patches the dog made an appearance, and she talked about it too. But she's been gassy lately. So hey, my friend Ruthie wants to know, what are your goals in the next 5 years, Patrick? And are you looking to follow in your dad's footsteps?
I mean, definitely pass my schooling. Obviously, because I want to actually get a good, decent paying job, live a decent life.
Yeah.
Following
What do you think if you end up going to college?
I don't know.
Well, she says it's also awesome that you and your dad are so close. So she was saying that's nice to you. And poor Carol's still trying to go get Dr. Pepper. Carol, I'm telling you, look, I even shared my candy the other day on live stream. Well, here, I'm sharing. I have a whole 1 liter. I have a whole 1 liter.
So do I. It's in the backseat.
Hey, don't get me wrong. There's some days I want to strap him to the hood of the truck.
Oh, why can't Chief be here today? Can somebody get Chief in the room? Because I have something that he may really like. And if he really likes, I might do something pretty cool tonight. So I don't know if anybody is in contact with him, or maybe Canadian. Maybe you could get a hold of him. I want Chief on here tonight because I bought something today that he may really, really want, and I might just take care of that for him. That'd be the thing I bought earlier, Travis. We're not gonna talk about that right now. You know, we don't want to be Johnny Hammersticks over here. You know, some things like that. But yeah, if anybody wants to come up, if you click on the link, which I don't think it actually popped yet. He's taking a few. What? Why would he do that? Oh man, that's so sad. I want to. All right, I'll show you guys. I purposely wore this warm jacket for a reason. So for those that know Chief, which a lot of people in here do, he always says, "That's what she said," or he always says, "That's what Chief said." So I saw this shirt today, and I really wanted to show him it, and that's sad. Don't go away, Travis. I'm just going to put myself big. Ugh. We'll put this over here a little bit so I can stand up. I got this shirt that says, "That's what sheep said." See, that's what the picture of a sheep and said. That's a bummer that he's not here because I wanted to show him it. I thought he would have thought it was kind of funny. But, you know, it is what it is. We get a laugh out of it. We move on. We get going. I was really good to see Ghost Dog earlier, by the way. I'm glad he's feeling better. Is it just me, or he sounds like 10 times better than he did just the other day? He sounded terrible. Yeah. So when he comes back and I still have this shirt, if he wants it, I will sign it and I will mail it to Canada to him. I will literally give him the shirt off my back. I'll wash it first, but I'll give it to him. I don't want to make sure it's not dirty, you know? Anybody have any other questions for Travis and Patrick? He had to take quite a bit of cold medicine before that live stream. Yeah. I mean, when he gave the update yesterday, I was like, man, he sounds like crap. I mean, I have a little bit of stuffiness going on. I was sneezing a little bit today, but I took some cough medicine and it seemed to help. So Amanda said it was nice to meet you guys. She enjoyed your talk.
Nice to meet y'all.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah, Ghost Dog Eddie definitely sounded a lot better today than he did yesterday, which is good. I was praying he was going to feel better because he didn't sound good at all. Yeah, Canadian, they do. Well, they don't drive. Patrick can't drive yet. But yeah, Travis is in the same situation I am. So he owns his truck and he's contracted out with the same company that I am with. So he owns his truck too. He actually has the identical truck as mine, except for mine is a dark blue and his is more of a slate gray, gunmetal gray. Gunmetal gray. So his is more of a gunmetal gray. So yeah, that was Canadian's question. Do they drive their own truck? Yeah, man, I think he had a lot of people in their own ways wishing him well and, you know, prayers and stuff for him. Anybody want to pop on? Anybody want to come on with us? It stinks that I can't get the link on StreamYard because it just doesn't want to. It doesn't want to catch up to us for some reason. Unless maybe, Fallen, can you try to put the link up? Maybe that'll work. So Eddie and Jen said, well, Eddie's saying, I just want you guys to be safe on the road and God bless Travis and his son. So that was his comment to you. I was kind of bummed, Travis, that other truck left. I was going to try to pick his brain for a minute. He didn't stay very long, but that's the team life, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. You see the guy walking in front of my truck right now. He was grilling me like, what is this guy doing? He's got this light in here and everything. Mind your business. Keep walking.
that guy earlier, he actually had 2 motorcycles on the back of that truck.
Oh, no kidding. They probably ride together. Oh, all right, Amanda. Amanda, are you leaving? I think Amanda's leaving. She said it was nice meeting y'all, and Scott, it was good hearing you. I hope y'all have a blessed and wonderful evening. Don't worry, I'm not going to be on here too much longer either because I got to leave early in the morning. So I guess if nobody else has any questions, we'll give it a couple more minutes. See if anybody has more questions for Patrick or Travis. And don't worry, they know you guys are both taken, so you don't have to worry about that. Or did it just freeze up again? No, it's going still. 'Cause I can still hear you guys. Okay, Amanda. Well, it was good hearing from you. Good seeing you come visit. I appreciate it. I always like hearing and seeing from you. Has there been any states you haven't been in yet, Travis? Have you been in all 48?
No. Close, but not all of them.
I always only say there's 45 because I don't do Washington, Oregon, or California.
I think I've been about 42.
That's still better than me. I'm in the high 30s, I think.
Patrick's been to 39.
Ah. Let's
So
see.
he still needs to hit, let's see, Wyoming, Oregon.
Has Patches been out in the snow yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, that's gonna be exciting. You got a video of that, bro.
Well, I will.
I remember yeah, a lot of lurking, Carol. I know, a lot of lurkers. I remember when my dog came from South Carolina, so she never saw snow. So the first time it snowed, it was like, oh man, it was like a little kid jumping around and playing and biting it and licking it and rolling around in it. She didn't know how to act. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I got her right after the winter, last winter. So
Yeah. So yeah, that'll be cool. But you were saying it's supposed to snow in Ohio, right?
no, from my understanding, you're supposed to get snow tomorrow. That's what I was told.
See, now I'm gonna look because the tablet's back up and running. So I want to check.
Hopefully
I really hope it's not going to be a blizzard like you're talking about.
that's Ohio. They're good at clearing the roads.
Weather forecast. I guess that'll work. Nah, man, it's gonna be 47 degrees and raining tomorrow.
Oh. Well, shit changes.
No, we don't want it to change. It's actually supposed to be like mid to high 30s and 40s all week, but tomorrow's gonna be 47. But see, it's gonna be 47 Monday and it's 27 on Tuesday. And then it's gonna climb back up, and by next Tuesday it's gonna be back in 50-degree weather again. But now this might change because I'm going to Indiana. So let's see what Indiana. Yeah, Indianapolis, close enough. Oh, see, that's where I might get.
Some white stuff.
Well, it's saying there's a mix. There might be a mix. Rain and snow. 90% chance. So I guess it's a good thing I didn't waste the money and wash my truck because it's just going to get dirty again anyway. I give up. I'm just going to let it keep going, getting dirtier and dirtier all winter. I don't even care. So for those that are in the chat still, I mentioned it the other day, and I was kicking around the idea of giving away one of these studio lights and stands that I have, so you can mount your phone and your light and everything like that on it. I'm going to do it. We're going to get to 150 subscribers. If I can get to 150 subscribers, I will do a live feed when we get to there, and I will give one away free of charge. I'll even have it sent to your house in gift packaging through Amazon. So that's my little give back for the support that we get, and I will make sure I come good on that come heck or high water. So please share the page, and we'll see if we get to 150. I think I'm at like 107 right now, 104, 107, which is awesome because I jumped over 100 within like a week or two, which was awesome.
I think it was 115.
Is it 115 now?
I don't know. Let me check the tablet. That's what I thought I saw.
Well, hey, that could be even cool.
114.
Jesse, I'll get you there.
114.
So we're at
114.
114. So we need 36 more. 36 more subscribers. I'll do a live. We'll do some cool stuff, and I'll give one of these setups away, and that'll just be my thank you because you guys are awesome. You guys come out all the time and say hi. And now that Travis is actually subscribed and he actually hit the notification bell, he'll know when I'm live, and I'm sure he'll come back and visit. If he doesn't, I'm sure Patrick will. And yeah, so that's pretty much where we're at. But if we don't have any other questions for these guys, I'm going to try to wrap it up because, like I said, I got an early morning to start off. But I happened to be talking to him earlier. We knew we were going to kind of be stopping at the same spot. I actually stopped a little sooner than I wanted to, but it was good to have some dinner and, hang out and then do our thing. And I think it was pretty cool content because, I got to see Patches. That's my dog. I see her every once in a while. But no, it gave good content too because, like I said, not a lot of people understand sometimes how people have different situations in the truck. So now, even with that said, maybe somebody else that hears this story or tells this story or says, hey, I was on this live feed and we met this cool dude and he goes around with his son in the truck. Maybe somebody will think twice next time they try to cut you off, knowing that you have your kid in the truck with you. I mean, obviously, a driver is important. I mean, I have 3 kids and a wife at home that would probably be pretty pissed off if I didn't come home. So it makes it really, a dangerous situation. But I mean, it's even worse because you have your kid in the truck. So, like, we're not going to talk about that.
I always got a kid in the truck. Come summertime, I'll swap them out. Let 2 of the girls, they'll go out with me for a couple weeks at a time.
Oh, boy.
The only one who doesn't get to go is Stormy, and her situation.
Right. Yeah, understood. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much where we're at, guys. Tomorrow, if it's not raining too much, I know I told Fallen that I would be getting some more drone footage for her. I probably could have got some today when we got here, but this isn't really the most interesting place to get drone footage. I mean, apparently, eventually I would get some snow shots and things like that. So I just got to charge it up. If I can get it charged up and get it ready, I will, I'll try to get some of those because Fallen loves my drone videos. Fallen, you know what? I'm not going to say that. I might be buying a new drone, Fallen. I might be. I don't know.
I bought one the other day.
I loved it. Hey, see, Patch is even getting in on it. Patch is saying hello to everybody. So maybe that'll be a nice video to unveil the new drone if I ever decide to pull the trigger and actually spend money and buy it. I like spending money, but I hate spending money, so I try not to spend a lot of money if I don't want to. But anyway, so I'm going to end it up here. I think it was awesome. Thank you, Travis. Thank you, Patrick, for coming on and talking about your life on the road and talking to the people here. And see, now you guys can say that you're international YouTube stars because you had adventures in here from Australia. So we did good. Thanks everybody that came out and tried it out and came and visited and asked questions. And I think that was really cool. And we'll catch you next time. So we'll see you later.